Hi, so I wanted to do a message today. Um, I'm pulling from this deck because my dog came to me in a meditation that I did very clearly, and it just felt appropriate. So I'm going to pull a card. This is not the quick pick message, it's just I wanted to talk about fear and feeling powerless a little bit, and also see what the universe sends us via a card pick. Right here. So the message is surrender, let it go. Which is ironic because I'm going to talk a little bit about feeling powerless. And there's a lot going on in this situation with the virus that we can easily feel powerless over it. We don't have power over the virus so much, other than, helping to prevent it, of course, by isolating ourselves and not spreading it. We kind of have to surrender a little bit, obviously. Let go of our fears. I know a lot of us are feeling powerless and helpless in this situation, and I just want to remind you that your power comes from within, not from external sources. For example, you have ultimate power over your thoughts and your feelings. When you get caught up in the fear, reset yourself. And you might have to do that multiple times, but you can do it. When you focus on the fear grows bigger. And that, of course, contributes to feeling powerless. The last couple days, today I'm feeling pretty good, but the last couple days I had to reset myself multiple times. I got caught up in fear and self-doubt. I've isolated myself for today's day 16, and I should feel relatively safe. And when I say I isolated myself, I haven't left my home once. And in those 16 days, nor have I ordered in. But my fear tends to grow when I focus on the media stories and videos and all of that regarding the virus. I really don't need more information at this point. I really don't. I think to myself, did I just expose myself when I brought in my mail? Did that neighbor that was coming to the mailbox at the same time as me, even though I ran away really quick, our mailboxes are right next to each other. Did he get too close? I purchased, the last time I went to the store was 17 days ago, and I have stuff in my freezer from that trip, and I didn't clean it off. Did the virus may survive in the freezer, right? Heard that, don't know. But I didn't wipe anything down, so, and I've touched those items since then. So have I really isolated am I really safe? Those are the thoughts. And then, so have I really protected myself? I don't know. Then I go into self-doubt and fear. But one of the first things I noticed the last 2 days was, as soon as I focus on those thoughts, I start to feel sick. Yesterday, I was so exhausted. I don't even know why. Why am I so tired? I was so tired that I felt like I'd been hit by a truck. And then my chest felt heavy. I couldn't clear my throat. Then I started to feel overheated. Oh my God, do I have a fever? The more I focused on that, the more those feelings increased. So your thoughts have a tremendous power, and you have total power over them. You have total power over your thoughts. You know, what you think manifests. What you believe, that's your reality. So I had to reset myself multiple times. It's easy to get caught up in the fear, and it's not that easy to get out of it, but it is possible. And focus on the good. Focus on healthy thoughts. Focus on your blessings. And focus on what you want your future to be. You need to tell yourself a different story when you go down that rabbit hole. And remember that you have power. You're not helpless. You're not helpless in this situation. So my focus is on my creativity and learning new skills I can practice going forward to maybe project a new career for myself, a new way of living, because we're going to have to live differently going forward. There's just no denying that. My focus is listening to my soul self, my core, my spirit, the real me, not this body. You know, I'm inhabiting this body to have experiences while I'm here. That's not the real me. And my focus is on the lessons in this and knowing my real power. My focus is on feeling happy and on love. And also on heeding those messages and the synchronicities that are coming through. We're not alone here. We have guides, angels, our passed on loved ones. We're connected to them. Where do these creative ideas come from that we have? Where do those feelings of peace come from? Where does our hope for the future come from? And how do I know, like at my deepest core, that I'm safe and I'm going to be all right? Because they tell me so. And you don't have to agree with me on this, but I believe that those who are leaving us now, who are leaving their physical forms, and you know, because of the virus, you know, there's others who are leaving us for other reasons as well, but those that are leaving us because of this virus, they're doing so to help us. That's what I believe. They agreed to this before coming here. It offers a little comfort and it soothes some of the pain, knowing that this is all part of a bigger and better plan that the universe has for us. And we've helped create that plan because we're all part of the universe. We're connected. And we're all playing our roles. And I absolutely believe that we'll prevail. and that we'll be better for this, and that we're going to be okay. Could I catch this virus and move on and pass on from this? It's possible, yes, but I'm still going to be okay at my core, my soul. And personally, I don't believe that. Personally, I believe differently, but I won't get into that. Just focus on the good. And when you find yourself getting caught up in the blame and fear and negativity, catch yourself and change your focus. You have the power to do this. You have that power. So don't render yourself powerless, because you're not. I guess that's all I'm going to say about that right now. I'm going to look up in the book and see what it has to say about surrender. Okay, maybe it's let it go. Didn't see it under surrender. Sorry to make you wait. I just didn't go far enough. Okay. So what it means if you fetch this card today. If you fetched this card, you may be at the end of your leash and finally ready to release your endless quest for treats that no longer fulfill or energize you for the next trick. You've been in the game a long time and may be tired of the way others seem to react to you in a Pavlovian way. Underlying that might be your own deeper exhaustion with the way you react to others. Excuse me, which puts you in an endless cycle of drama. The kind that can drain your life away and eventually put you down. How do you let go of the toy but stay in the game? Sometimes the only way is to take a time out and surrender for a while, letting the stick fall where it may, knowing you'll live another day to catch that next flying frisbee. So there's your hope. And of course, isolating ourselves and quarantining is a time of rest. There's no shame in that. You could use the downtime that only surrender and release can provide. In this kind of surrender, you don't lose, but only gain by staying out of fights that will leave more scars and tatters. Or you gain by letting your masters know you're done jumping up and down on their platforms for now. Where in your personal relationships, work, or creative endeavors is it time to surrender to what is and still hold the intention for the best possible outcome for yourself and others, even though you don't know how to get there? Where in your life are you willing to recognize that your ego can rest and you won't wither away or die? This kind of surrender can usher in the realization that the universe is not out to get you. It's out to support you. You really can let go. Another benefit of surrender is modeling for others what it looks like just to stop barking up the wrong tree and simply decide to relax, regenerate, and renew. Then others around you will have nothing to react to or against, and this dog-eat-dog world can truly be transformed, one stretch at a time. Have a blessed day. I send all my love.